Good morning. This is Rebecca Roberts. I'm the CHRO of Global Insurance, and I'm currently in Vietnam. This is our latest acquisition in our strategic global expansion, and we are now in all of our continents, and we're very excited about this latest acquisition in Vietnam. First, let me congratulate you on this very exciting win. This engagement is something that's going to redirect our organization for many, many years to come, and we're thrilled. You were up against some amazing competition, and it's going to be a fun project. So we're delighted with your selection, and we're really excited about getting started. So Global Insurance is actually obviously worldwide business of 40,000 employees, agents, and brokers that serve the needs of individuals in the life, disability, home auto, and dental spaces. And our growth has just been astronomical. But as a result, with the growing pains, making sure that we keep pace with the needs of our customers and our constituents, as well as remaining relevant and certainly staying ahead of our competition. And the alacrity of change in our industry has just been unprecedented, both from a financial standpoint, a technological standpoint, the changing needs of our customers, and certainly the competition. We have competition in sectors that never existed before. AAA organizations are selling life insurance. Credit unions and other financial institutions are now direct competitors of the insurance industry. So it definitely keeps us on our toes, and we want to make sure that we maintain our current leadership position. And for that, we're going to need some of your help. So a few years ago, when we had the financial meltdown, 2008, 2009, we did an HR renew. The driving forces of that initiative were maximizing operational efficiency as well as cost reduction. That clearly was the main driving force of, I think, most activities back in those years. So we did a restructuring organizationally. A lot of the cost reduction came from layoffs in the HR organization. I'm thinking now maybe we cut a little bit too deep because, frankly, we did not change our service level agreements with our business units. So we are trying to deliver the same level of service with far fewer people. That has had an adverse impact, I think, on our people and certainly on our delivery. So we need to make sure that the organization that we currently have is keeping pace with other leading edge global companies, as well as making sure that we are staffed appropriately. So that's really kind of the linchpin of this engagement. The HR staff reduction was throughout the HR organization, and we came up with a 4-tiered structure that was perfect for when we put it in. I'm not totally sure that it's perfect in today's environment. I'm not sure it's agile enough and fluid enough to meet the continuing changes that we're facing both internally as well as externally. Not sure about whether our technology is what we need to support a leaner, meaner HR organization in order to deliver our services. So there's a lot of things we're going to want you to look at, but most importantly, we want a lot of benchmarking data. We want to make sure that we are at least as good as, if not better than, other leading edge organizations in our business sector, as well as other non-manufacturing sales oriented organizations that are also very customer centric. So we want to make sure that your data is going to give us a lot of information that we can show our C-suite, because really what has generated this engagement is the fact that our customer satisfaction survey results were much lower than we've ever had before, and that really sent up some flares both to our CEO and our executive team, and our HR strategy team, executive team, is listening, and that really was the impetus for this engagement. So we know we're very close to our C-suite because HR at Global Insurance has a seat at the table. We think that's very important. An organization that really cares about its people, HR reports directly to the CEO, not to legal, and definitely not to finance. So we're the very leading edge company that really wants the best for its people within the boundaries, obviously, of fiduciary and financial accountability, and making sure that employee retention and customer retention are linked, and that everything links back to our global business strategy. That will always be our goal. So having a seat at the table with our Cs is key to being able to maintain that information. So again, customer service level is not good. We need to get that turned around. So what we need to do is reassess where we are. We want to look at our current state, benchmark key data elements for world-class organizations, prepare a high-level gap analysis, and then have you show us some really actionable, practical recommendations, things that we can really put into place quickly. They may be phased in, but we want to take action very soon. We want our employees to know that their feedback from the survey are going to make a real difference to us. So we look at our customers in basically two segments. One is going to be our internal customers. What are their needs so that they can be enabled to serve our external customers as their needs change as well. So from that, we're concerned that we really have too few people that are providing our services as a result of our HR Renew, and we want to look at the delivery model. We hope you have some delivery models that you can show us that might demonstrate, again, more fluid and more flexible, more agile models. Because right now, we have a 4-tier model that fit the time, but we're not sure how well integrated we are today, and are we really able to provide that end-to-end service, without gaps and without disruption in our customer service goals. So, and again, as we continue to grow, our needs of our customers in Vietnam are going to be very different than our needs in, say, in Australia or in the UK, and we need to be respectful and very sensitive to those needs and to be able to meet them all. So we need to make sure that our model is fitting that. So our 4-tier model today is our executive HR leadership team that provide the strategic insight, which we get from having that seat at the table. Then we have our generalists, which accommodate the overall end-to-end customer management and making sure that everything we do is going to be aligned with our business objectives, and that includes local support for recruitment. Then our 3rd tier is the Center of Excellence specialists, and these are the folks that are charged with designing from an expertise and expert standpoint, policy and program design, and then making sure that service delivery of those policies and programs are then installed and maintained throughout the generalists and the other business units. And then finally, our shared services organization. That was a big shift in our HR Renew process. And they're obviously responsible for the delivery of overall services, employee data management, master data management, payroll, learning and development. Now we have outsourced payroll transaction and learning and development content, so we're maintaining the infrastructure and the information for payroll and infrastructure for the learning and development piece. And then we have the expat management. We have all of the customer services support globally, and then project management and vendor governance, which is very important to us. So, we're interested in learning more about what other leading edge companies are doing, and we're very excited to be working with you. I know we'll have your managing partner has indicated that we'll have a couple of other times that we'll interact. I'll be able to answer some questions, and any information you might need, just let us know. we want to respond quickly and make sure that we can get moving and get to some good solutions. Thank you all, and look forward to meeting you. Bye bye.